Welcome back, Masters of Minions. It's the Minion Masters Summer International Tournament brought to you by Shadow Gaming. Thanks for joining us. The entire community is here to celebrate these top masters of Minions who have been grinding their way through a best-of-3 single elimination bracket, bringing us here to the finals. A best-of-5 here for a $1,000 grand prize. I'm Superman, XT, and the shiny new Florian is still here with us today. Welcome, of course, boys. And we are looking at Katt and Nerzl. They're the last two remaining here in the bracket.
All right, so as we are loading in, we are going to be looking at a Stormbringer from Nerzl taking on Katt.
A Stormbringer, that is very interesting. Something is a very underplayed one.
Yeah, he has a crossbow guild too, so going to be very interesting in seeing on how Nerzl is going to come out. What I'm getting at is that he's probably going to have a lot of like beefy frontline units, and he's going to be playing towards that marksmanship with the crossbow guild towards the later half of the game.
Absolutely.
And those unaware for Stormbringer, I believe it's the hero that everyone starts out with.
There's
Basic
also the
archer.
Tranquil Shihu, very strong card. Sadly, it's gonna die early.
And a Magma Turret too. Gonna be doing some damage here.
Magma Turret. So he's playing a very defensive building deck more in a sense. He's playing the Crossbow Guild, he's playing the Magma Con, and all of this will get a lot of value once you get the second perk.
Yep.
But there's also Katt with the Bridge Shrine. So Nerzl, he's also playing a very oppressive deck over the time. But there comes a beam. That is not a bad idea. As I've already said before, it's you lose out 3 mana, but you also do 300 face damage. So in a sense, you would have to play the Bridge Shrine a lot further away from you, which also means that it will eventually lead you to have to place your Bridge Shrine closer to the enemy, so it's easier to deal with it.
Right. And something like right now, Nerzl still holding onto the crossbow guild, doesn't really want to do anything with it just yet, while Katt, on the other hand, is, in Katt fashion, going to be looking at a EXP lead. Not
yes, absolutely.
as bad as, some previous games here and there, but still, currently going to be sitting 10 away from getting that second perk, and once again, a vulnerability tolerator just makes it so hard to take down Nerzl. And there's the crossbow guild.
Yeah, there comes the Crossbow Guild. Now it's like a big question on what's going to happen. He placed the Crossbow Guild very far away from his Master Tower because he was scared and like other stuff coming in. There comes the Dragon Whelp, takes the bridge, but dies instantly. Only managed to kill the 0 mana perk of Katt.
Yeah. And something also interesting to note, maybe wouldn't it be wise to move away the Bridge Shrine a little bit more? In respect to the Beam of Doom, or is just Katt just not expecting this? I would say Katt maybe just not expecting the Beam of Doom to come.
I think Katt actually doesn't care. Look at Katt's health. So the 300 face damage doesn't really matter at this point. So Katt can just play it there, and like whenever Nerzl is gonna play his Beam, Nerzl still lost on 3 mana.
Yeah.
So it's still, Katt is in a position where he's still extremely comfortable against Nerzl, especially on the XP part.
Yep.
But now everything might change, because the range can do wonders.
Yeah, +2 range to everyone, that's what marksmanship does. And really interesting on how it's going to play out here, especially with the crossbow guild spam. Very, very strong, especially when you get the battle Shenhu going, along with the staff Shenhu. Or Shihu. Right. We're looking at the 3rd tier here for Katt, and knowing his luck, I mean...
He's gonna get... It's a Magma Cannon. That's actually... Magma Cannon is not a very good perk against the Stormbringer. It's in fact, I would even say it's in fact a bad perk against Stormbringer.
Yeah. We definitely didn't want to see... I would say we didn't want to see the Blast Master for sure against the Crossbow Guild. That would have been devastating, but thankfully, finally, Katt used up... It seems that maybe he used up all his luck, but still going to be a pretty strong unit.
Oh, that's a big misplay from Nerzl. Nerzl has the extra range on the Magma Cannon. He could have taken advantage of that, but he didn't.
Oof. You hate to see it. Nerzl
Really hate to see it.
didn't probably think that one through, but every mistake counts here, especially when you're in the grand finals and when you're against Katt. And Katt, you know, it's not too big of a disadvantage, so he hasn't been really taking a lot of damage so far. And he's continuously working up towards that Mana Frenzy. He's just 50 away.
Yes. And like, by the way, is the bridge run is still out, and the bridge run is still gonna take the game.
Yeah. He hasn't been able to use that Beam of Doom at all, and once again, it's so expensive to be able to use it properly. He just hasn't been able to find opportunity. Yeah. Fireball gonna come out.
Katt's still holding supreme on the XP, having bridges very consistently. Always being able to block everything. There's another bridge shrine. Katt knows the pressure is on.
Yep, and Nerzl now maybe looking at the face of defeat. We were excited for the Stormbringer, but now we're looking at something. Up that turret just floated away. But we're looking at something scary. I guess we're gonna be looking at Mana Frenzy Katt, and he's just gonna be looking to spam everything here.
The reason why crossbow guilds these days are not being played that much is just because it just all of these, like, there's either like really aggressive decks or decks that have bridge shrine, and crossbow don't slowly, you know, put you down, but they rarely really straight up pressure you right from the beginning. So I don't know if that was the smartest play there.
And now we are looking to see on how Katt is able to kind of close this one out, and I don't really think we have to explain too much. Katt's just using everything in his arsenal and just completely outswarming his opponent.
Yes, look at all these magma cannons. That's beautiful. I love magma cannon. Have I said already? Magma cannon is actually my favorite card.
And there it is.
That'll do it. Game 1 going the way of Katt, of course. Because here we are, the second game of this best of 5.
Average plus 2.2 below. So let's see what happens. Oh, Setsu versus Ravager. That's both very aggressive decks. But Katt on Ravager, I've already said this before, he's so scary on Ravager.
Yeah, we've already seen him on Ravager once, and... Or actually, no, we actually haven't. No, he's mainly playing the Apep Mordor, so this is the first time we see it. But here comes the, you know, Wolf Among Sheep, and...
Now the question is it his deck with the Scrat Launcher, or is it another deck? It doesn't seem like... Oh, the Shock Rock was so good, he killed the Dragon of Katt. I mean, not the Dragon, the Wolf. So, looking at it, Katt is slightly ahead in XP, but slightly behind in HP. But the XP advantage is better here than the HP advantage.
Right. And, you know, the more HP, the better. It's basically a resource at this point, but here comes the Brutus along with the flying...
Oh, that's a drag. That's a good one. That's a very strong one. And the first perk is over and out. But the scary part about his deck is not necessarily his first perk, but it's the third perk. We'll all have to see what's going to happen once the third perk goes out.
Right, the Terra Brutus. Gotta be waiting the wings, but also Nerzl. We talked about it before. You know, when we see that Setsu get that third perk too, it definitely gets a lot harder.
Absolutely.
So really, they have to see. Yeah, and right now we are going to be awaiting to see. How is Nerzl really going to work this one out? Gets a quick Sunbeam there. And we're probably looking at a winning game. Both teams may be looking at kind of stall for time here and there in waits of their third perk game. We're seeing double Wolf Among Sheeps, I think. Yeah. Yes,
he really likes to do that. That's very, very strong. Look at that. Katt is getting pressured. Katt is being pressured a lot. The Setsu is winning out on here. And I can see Katt struggling here a little bit. He doesn't necessarily know what to play right now. Here again, Nerzl resetting. Oh, it's over. 500 HP, that's not enough to hold out against a Setsu that can jump face anytime.
Yeah. And right now, Nerzl is probably just cycling.
Raging one, the stun here, and then rage. Oh, look at that!
Oh boy.
That is incredible! This just shows how insane Katt can beat it sometimes.
Yeah.
And here's the next wolf. Wolves are so scary. I know Katt's decks are very heavily focused on wolfies. So Katt trying to like not take any damage right now. He knows if he takes any damage, it's only gonna get worse. It's gonna snowball from that. Here comes the Setsu jump, probably on face. Blocking it with the release grid, very smart move.
Right, and we also see the wolf down the bomb side being dealt with by all the other wolves among sheeps. And it looks like right now, something we haven't really been seeing. Katt is actually behind EXP, but there it is again.
But look at that, Katt's doing a lot of damage. This is going to do a lot.
Oh
this
my
might change
gosh!
everything.
Nerzl so low. Wow. So
but
both
now
players
Nerzl on his perk. Nerzl on his perk. This can change everything again. This is so interesting to watch. You never know who's going to win. They can take it at any point.
Oh, he's dropping in. Right on top of everyone, but there is...
he blocked it out!
And Setsu's out. Nerzl could be in a lot of trouble here. Katt almost at his third perk, 5 EXP away, but look at that wolf.
Look at the succubus!
Succubus doing so much damage! The succubus! Oh, 150 HP! Nerzl, that's one fireball, but I don't think Katt is running that fireball right now. There's the
there's the third perk! Oh no, it's over! I said it. I was getting overconfident for him.
Maybe Nerzl goes for that one last attempt on face, but it's looking like this is it. Gets a stun, but succubus looking to do damage.
And another succubus.
Yeah.
And it's missing. Oh no. That was so unexpected.
What a nail biter of a match. Jeez, so close.
Well, Katt is going to be on his Ravager, and Yona coming out for Nerzl right now.
So Katt has not changed his deck. That is a very, very bold play, but it might just work out.
I mean, once again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? We will have to see on how this strategy kind of plays out, both among sheep, though. We already got 4 people on to turret, and Nerzl's going to take quite a bit of damage.
Oh, that's a given against a deck like that. But his first perk, the first perk, that's what I'm wondering what's gonna happen. First perk. So one of them is gonna turn into a wolf. You cannot prevent that. It's definitely gonna happen. But let's see what happens in the meantime. Oh, there comes that. A very, very good move.
Yeah.
2 mana for killing 3 mana. Here we go with Brutus. The wolf. But the Brutus first perk is already dead. Oh, turn into a wolf. Smart play.
Yep. They're all going to be enraged here, and doesn't really look like there is a ton Nerzl has to really deal with it. He does have to Fire Imp coming up soon. He's not going to play it just yet. It's taking a lot of damage, actually, during all of this.
Nerzl is taking a lot of damage, but he's also not falling behind too much in XP, so there's still a chance. His second perk can do a lot here, but he needs to push off Katt. He needs to get a proper XP advantage. And after you got a proper XP advantage, you gotta survive Katt's third perk. If he survives third perk, there's a good chance that he might do it. Wow, nice jumping monkey. That monkey was really cool. Oh, is he gonna use this one spitting? Probably not. Or maybe on a release grid.
And right now we are currently looking to see Nerzl
there
is
we
going to
go.
be able to work against this, but he's going to have a werewolf in the zone, and basically it's the werewolf boys here, but we are seeing the wolf among sheep right now being put into bomb side. Here's the beam of rage. And werewolf coming out, but ooh, taking a lot of damage there.
Ah, this is not looking good at all. This is not looking good at all.
Right now, Nerzl still working to fight back against Katt's relentless Ravager
He is
here,
slightly
but
ahead in XP. So,
it's gonna take it
can't
back
say.
here.
I do not know who will take this game. Katt is in the. I won't even say in the favor. I don't know. I can't say anything anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys, for letting you down.
Really have to see how if Nerzl is even going to be able to come back from this. But right now, just constant pressure coming off of Katt. He is working towards that Terror Brutus once again. Extra EXP might help Nerzl a little bit, but Monk Sheep coming out once again.
Oh, the frenzy on that. Or haste, how we call it these days.
Yeah.
Here's again the Sunburn. Very, very strong card on a Ravager. I love to play it on it as well. Let's see what the... Oh! Very nice taunt totem. Very nice taunt totem.
Right. Prevents the wolf from kind of going ham on this backline here. Here's the flurry.
So Katt caught a little bit up with an XP, but Nerzl is has
Oh,
back.
that's a rage werewolf. A lot of damage right now, I think, gonna be going on to Katt here.
Yes, he's taking the head kick. He shouldn't care too much about that. I'm sure he doesn't really care. It's all about his third perk. He needs to get his first perk and got it, like the dream push running of it. If he gets that, it's over. If not, if he doesn't get his perk through, if his perk dies early, it's over.
Right. Katt probably looking to see if he's able to get a huge thing going first to give some time for him to prep for that Terror Brutus. Succubus doing a little bit of work there.
There it is. Oh yes, Ruffles giving him some HP. Now he has more
Much
breathing
needed.
room. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, more traps got to be coming out from Nerzl.
Oh, that's a Wolfie. Now what's gonna happen?
Yep, Katt right now is about to get that Terror Brutus out. He's going to be
There
here to
we go.
play.
Now the interesting part is gonna happen. What is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? We are getting close to conclusion. Is this gonna end here, or is
Yeah.
it gonna keep going?
Terror Brutus right now just being untouched at all in the top side.
Yes, he let it in their face. It's now raging. This is terrifying. He has
Oh,
to do
yes.
something about Terror Brutus. He does so much damage as well.
Yeah, Terror Brutus is going ham on him so far.
Oh
There's
no,
the
the
stun
stun
rock!
blast!
No! That's
Oh,
gonna be
this is
huge,
it.
and Nerzl's out! Katt takes it 3-0.
Jeez, congratulations to Katt. 3-0, very convincing victory there. Whether or not we have a Turing test for this player remains to be seen, Twitch chat. But man, Katt showing us what it's like to be a master of minions. 3-0 in the finals. Well played to Nerzl, Nicola, and Niprax, who also made the top 4. Katt is your victor today, walking away with $1,000 prize money.